While we were playing Chinese checkers, I was just taking some notes on a few like ancient practices or yogic practices that I learned from my spiritual master when it comes to raising your vibrations. And it's very interesting when I was learning these things in the Himalayas, because it really allowed me to become a magnet to start attracting a lot of things that I wanted, a lot of my biggest dreams and my biggest desires. But aside from that as well, it allowed me to attract a lot of miracles that are way beyond my even my imagination. And so that's why in this video I want to break down for you these three practices, which is going to be a little bit different to what I usually share on this channel, because there's things to do with some breath work and some meditations and things like that, which we can go quite deep on. And I think it'll really help you with your manifestations. So we're going to dive deep into it, but before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. Namaste everyone, Namo Himalaya, this is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I'm going to break down for you three ancient practices that have helped me to raise my vibrations and magnetize my dreams, my desires and my manifestations. So we're going to dive deep into it with point number one while we continue this game. Okay, so point number one is the fire ceremony. Now I know sometimes people listen to fire ceremony and they think that sounds a little bit woo-woo, a little bit out there. What does it actually mean? But I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I remember the first time I practiced it, I was like, I just thought, you know, this really does make sense, because what is that energy of fire? That energy of fire is very good for cleansing, is very good for clearing. And a lot of the time we are unable to manifest our dreams and goals and our desires is because our energetic field is full, right? It's the capacity, I mean, it's just full. It cannot invite new things to come in because it's full. Now, what a fire ceremony is taking everything in your life that no longer serves you and placing it in the fire, and allow the natural five-element fire energy to cleanse and clear and get rid of those old beliefs, thoughts, fears, memories, disempowering, I don't know, people, environment, whatever it is. I'm not saying put people in the fire, okay? I'm saying if you take a piece of paper, just that symbolism of taking a piece of paper, writing that thing you want to let go of, whether it be an ex-partner, whether it be a limiting doubt, belief or fear or a doubt you've been holding for some time, if you take that and you place it, and you place it in the fire, the actual doing so is very powerful. Actually, it's done with a lot of very spiritual tribes. You'll see a lot of the time they set a fire in the middle, and then people are chanting around, and then they, you know, do a lot of practices and meditations and things like that with fire. And that's the fire's power. So again, obviously, when I talk about this thing of fire, it's a bit sensitive, because obviously you guys need to bear in mind safety first. Please don't hold any bonfire in the middle of your house or anything like that, and don't say, I told you to build a fire. Safety first, but if you can get yourself a small, like let's say even a barbecue space or something like that, have a fire there, write down anything that no longer serves you, and take that, the act of taking that piece of paper and setting that intention to let it go and recycle that energy back into the cosmos, that is a very powerful ceremony to do when it comes to letting go, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing that I had written down was to do with breath work, right? When it comes to raising your vibrational frequency, breath work is key. It's very powerful. Like, you can do all these different practices and meditations and all the rest of it, but some of you may have had it before where you've done a breath work practice and you've probably seen people like literally cry in tears because the healing, the cleansing is happening. And aside from that as well, people naturally tap into a bliss state, which means the highest vibrational state, by the way, if you guys are not familiar with the vibrational frequency chart. It's the highest vibrational state, bliss and peace and enlightenment, right? So how do you get there? With very simple breath work that we refer to as Flutter Breath, right? So how do you practice Flutter Breath? You practice Flutter Breath with palms up, holding Prapti Mudra, so in receiving mode. Place it on your lap. You sit up nice and straight, and what do? You breathe through your nose, and you aim for 4 times per second. Okay? So it may look a little bit like, it'll happen very, 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 very fast. And you probably do that for around 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You can do it even longer if you can last that long, that is, right? But it's a very powerful breath work. It will naturally activate your core energies, meaning your manifestation powers, and it will start bringing those energies up towards your head, your third eye, where you do your visualizations and everything. It will bring the energies up. When the energies come up, your vibrational frequencies naturally come up, your energies expand, and you become like a magnet to your thoughts, to your feelings, to your visuals. You become this magnetic field. Very powerful practice. I recommend you guys, whenever you're doing any law of attraction practices or anything like that, to do that practice. Okay? So that's the second thing. Moving on to the third thing is to do with third eye visualization, right? Many of you who have ever done any of our practices before will know that a lot of the time I am encouraging third eye visual. Whoa.
What?
Wait there. This one first. Whoa, that is crazy move.
Yeah. No, stop.
Not this one. This one cannot go.
Yes.
Where did I come from?
Here. Here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this one. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Wow, stop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a good.
Let me do it.
Okay, let's get back to it. So third eye visualization, right? We need to understand we are multidimensional beings. So in this dimension, this physical being that we are, that you see right now, that is one dimension of you, right? In the outside dimension, a higher vibration, a higher frequency version of you exists too. Now, what we do when we do third eye visualization is we are getting our dimension version of us that is here now, we that are here now. And what do? We are taking that energy out to connect to our outer dimension self, which is a higher dimensional self, to actually allow our energies to become even bigger, even more vibrant, to manifest things even faster. Okay? So I'm not going to go into third eye visualization practice here today. I've got plenty of videos that teaches you how to go deep in that. But in today, I want to give everybody a very simple and practical way to think about it, right? When you go into any visualization, instead of just closing your eyes and visualizing something, okay, change your practice to, when you close your eyes, your palms are upwards facing, your back is nice and straight, change your practice to visualizing a bright light at third eye. That's protocol number 1. Please write this down if you're taking notes, by the way, because there's a few steps to it. Visualize a bright light at your third eye, almost like there's an energy portal that's opening up at your third eye, okay? Second part of the protocol. In the center of the light, visualize yourself, the back of yourself, sat there in meditation. So you need to visualize there's a bit of a silhouette, a bit of an image there of you sat there, the back of yourself, right, in your third eye, in the middle of the light, right? Then what you want to do is you want to bring your energy up towards your third eye and out of your third eye. Imagine it's almost like visualizing your spirit move out of your third eye into the one that's sat in the center of the light, right? What you visualize. You become the one that you were visualizing. Once you become the one that you're visualizing, guess what? You are connecting with the higher dimensional version of you, higher frequency version of you. So the powers are amplified. You feel a lot more blissful, you feel a lot more peaceful, it's a lot more powerful, okay? Now, once you are there, what do? You sit there as the one that's sat in the middle of the light, and you start visualizing your dreams and your goals and your desires and what you wish for. You start visualizing it there. Once you have visualized it and you felt it and you've amplified your emotions, you spend maybe 5-10 minutes there. What do? You bring all of your energies back into this physical being. Because you access a higher dimensional frequency of you in that meditation, right, in that visualization, your energies are amplified. So the vibrations you bring back becomes 10 times, 100 times, even 1,000 times bigger, depending on how deep you actually went in that meditation. And the attraction becomes extremely, extremely fast. Okay? So these are the 3 things I would recommend for you guys to practice today. If you want to raise your vibrational frequencies, you want to become a magnet You want to become a magnet and manifesting beast to every dream, goal, and desire that you want in your life. Please do make sure to hit the like button if you learned anything from this video at all, or if you're just going to give this a try, these methods a try. Please do save the video as well so that you can come back and share your manifestation success stories. That's always nice to hear from you guys when those things happen, because it encourages everybody to believe in the law of attraction and actually use it for the good of their life and to be able to help other people too. Also, comment below, let us know where you guys are tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to that little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated to making daily videos, so you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, from Nishma, from Alisa, from myself, from Mahak, from Hannah, and from Sneha behind the camera, we're sending love and blessings to every single one of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.